When it comes to investing, one of the most dangerous traps you can fall into is a pump and dump scheme. These scams can leave you with empty pockets and a bitter taste in your mouth. So, let's dive into how to spot them before they strike. First, keep an eye out for stocks that suddenly spike in price without any solid news or earnings reports to back it up. If you see a stock that's skyrocketing and you can't find any legitimate reason for it, that's your first red flag. Scammers often use hype to create a false sense of value. They'll flood social media and forums with exaggerated claims, trying to lure in unsuspecting investors. Next, pay attention to the volume of trading. A sudden increase in trading volume can indicate that something fishy is going on. If a stock that usually sees minimal trading suddenly has thousands of shares changing hands, it's worth investigating. Scammers often buy in early to drive up the price and create the illusion of demand. Another tactic to watch for is the use of pumpers, individuals or groups who promote a stock aggressively. They might be influencers or even anonymous posters online, touting the stock's potential. If they're making grand promises about future gains without any real analysis or data, it's likely they're trying to pump up the price so they can sell off their shares at your expense. Also, be wary of companies with little to no history. If a company is brand new, has no established track record, and is suddenly in the spotlight, it's a good idea to dig deeper. Scammers often create shell companies that look legitimate on the surface, but are just fronts for their schemes. Research the company's background, its leadership, and its financials. If you can't find any credible information, steer clear. Let's not forget about the role of social media. Scammers thrive on platforms where they can spread misinformation quickly. If you see a stock being discussed in multiple forums or social media channels, especially with a lot of hype and excitement, take a step back. Look for credible sources and do your own research before jumping in. Lastly, trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Investing should be based on solid research and analysis, not on hype or fear of missing out. If you're feeling pressured to act quickly, that's a sign to pause and reassess. By keeping these tips in mind, you can protect yourself from falling victim to pump and dump schemes. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. Take your time, do your homework, and stay informed. Your financial future depends on it.